What's up, B Cope TV? So, as y'all can see from the thumbnail, y'all see what this video is gonna be about. Me just like opening up, really just like a little venting session, and just telling like how I feel about certain stuff that I've been thinking about basketball, life in general, whatever come to my head. It ain't really nothing that I'm planning out. I'm just gonna go off the top of the brain. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about certain things. So, I'm gonna start off. Well, first of all, let me tell y'all this video is not sponsored. This video is inspired by my bro BJ Gladden, my teammate out here. I have this journal that I write in, and basically about different experiences that I go through, mainly overseas. And I let him read it, and it moved him. So when I saw that it moved him, I was like, you know, there's probably other people out here in the world that could use this or needs to hear it. And I haven't read anything in here since 2020 when I was in Madeira Island in Portugal. So, and like I said, I ain't never did nothing like this, so it's kind of weird for me to just share it like this openly like that, but it's whatever. So I have a piece right here, and forgive me if the wind blowing y'all. I don't know if it is, but I have a piece right here called Patience. I wrote this March 19th of 2020. No, my bad. Yeah, March 19th of 2020. Yeah. So, wait, no, I didn't. That's the wrong date. I wrote this in 2020 though, because I remember reading it. When I read, I was like, I could tell I was in a certain place in my life that was hard and frustrating, and all that stuff. So, here we go. So it's been so hard for me to be patient with certain things in my life, especially when it comes to waiting on things that I deserve. I would have never thought my basketball career would have started off like this rocky way. Growing up, I never imagined, not even once, that I would have gone overseas. That's a fact. I never thought a day in my life I'd be overseas. In like high school and middle school, when they used to say, "What's your dream?" it would only be NBA. And then when they would ask about overseas, it would be folks that raise their hand. I would never do that. From the jump, I've always pictured and visualized myself being in the NBA. I never questioned myself to the fact either. I always knew that I would have to work hard to accomplish any goals I had, and I've been true to that ever since I started playing basketball. Anybody that know me know I stay true to the game. There's no half stepping this way. I know that. But what I've came to realize about the game and business of it is that NBA is all about politics. If you don't have a Power 5 school name across your chest, you're more than likely going to get overlooked and get the cold shoulder. Now, I don't want that to come off like an excuse or nothing like that, because I have friends who came from a school that's not a Power 5 that made it to the league, or at least touched it some way, or at least got opportunities, what I'm saying. So I know that my body of work, along with my stats and accomplishment, deserve at least a shot to prove myself. But because I had a jersey that had a MEAC school on the front, I didn't even get a chance. I went to a HBCU, Maryland Eastern Shore. We're in the MEAC conference. And everybody that play college basketball know, bro, if you go to HBCU, it's hard, bro. That's why a lot of these top players don't even go to a HBCU. Even with all the hard work, countless hours in the gym, countless hours off the court, and countless amount of sacrifices I've had to make in my life, I still didn't even get a shot. Like, when I say a shot, I mean like didn't even get a shot. Like, I got invited to the IMG Combine, but I feel like that was more so off they had to do it because of my accolades type shit. Like, it was never a real deal, like, shot, if that makes sense. It hurts to see other people get numerous opportunities in something that you've dedicated your whole life to. Along with that, them not even being deserving of it. I know a lot of people who get so blessed for opportunities and take it for granted. I know too many people like that. Like, they'll act like it's nothing. Meanwhile, you got people, humble people like that, who work their ass off, can't even scratch the surface, bro. And that's probably one of my biggest pet peeves. When I see somebody get a great opportunity and they, excuse my language, well, I ain't gonna curse, they BS with it. So, it sounds cliche, but it really does seem like the good guys always lose in the end. I really do feel like that. Of course, everyone says be thankful you still had an opportunity to play overseas, which I am thankful for that I did get the chance. but I have way bigger dreams. I have dreams much bigger than playing basketball in a different country, just so I can be able to say I did it when somebody asks and feel cool or better than someone else who opinion probably don't even matter to me. I have dreams of showing people that you can accomplish anything you have in life as long as you stay true to it. Dreams of getting to the highest platform possible so that I can spread God's word and let my light shine while doing it. But what I've come to understand is that there's more than one way to accomplish that dream that I have. Even though I still love basketball with all my heart and still in my mind have hopes of playing in the NBA, which I still do, I realize that God has blessed me with so many talents that can catch the world's attention so that I can still do what I want to get done. The acting opportunities that I've been blessed with that are major and catch many eyes, I never pictured myself as an actor or even starting an acting career at that. But God has funny ways God has funny ways of showing you the future and preparing you for it even when you don't realize it. Taking acting class when I was younger was really a sign that I didn't take in and understand until this past year. I would have so much fun and enjoyment in that class, and even more fun when we actually had shows. I remember so vividly when I had my first audition for Disney and Nickelodeon. I was about 8 or 9 years old. I had an audition for That's So Raven to be Corey on Corey in the House. That's a funny story. Before getting out the car, my dad asked me if I wanted to pray before I went inside, and I said no. Knowing myself at that age, I only said no out of excitement and nervousness, not like I just didn't want to do it. Needless to say, I did terrible at the audition, and I didn't get the part that I was going for. Shout out to Cal Massey. I remember this being such a low moment in my life, and my confidence being so low and shot after. After that, I told myself acting just wasn't for me, and I was only going to continue basketball. So it's just crazy seeing all these acting opportunities fall in place. You know what? This was in 2019, because the last sentence I'm about to read y'all just showed it to me. I'm praying very hard that this Geico commercial not only changes my life, but my family's life as well. I'm ready for my blessing. So that was 2019. That was before I even got to Portugal. So with that, like, that right there, just, I can tell what point I was at in my life. Right there, I probably thought I was done with basketball, for sure. But I still had, like, hopes in my head. But I probably thought I was done, for sure. But yeah, man, that's just how I feel about, like, that situation. Like I said, I don't want that to come off like an excuse or anything like that. Like, this is not a sob story. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. Y'all know, like, I love the game. I'm so true to the game, and that's honestly how I feel about that NBA stuff, bro. Like I said, I still got hopes and dreams of getting there, and we'll see what happens with that. So now I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read when I was in Portugal. I'm gonna read when I was in Portugal. Let me see. 'Cause I used to write down everything that happened. I'm gonna read one piece. This was October 8th, 2019. So this is a month of me being in Madeira Island. It's called God Works in Mysterious Ways. It's called God Works in Mysterious Ways. I've been praying so hard. I've been praying so hard out here that the DJ would finally get back to me about my music. When I was out there, I was hitting up every club about my music because I was trying to perform and stuff like that. He told me that he loves my music and content and that he's going to play it on the biggest radio station on the island. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen that fast, but you never know what will happen when you put your faith in God. That's a fact. I know that's cliche, but I promise y'all, if y'all put y'all faith in God and just believe, bro, something going to pop, bro. When? I don't know. That's why I say delayed, not denied, but I promise you something going to happen on me. The next step I want to take is growing a fan base out here, a very solid one at that. I feel like once I take off here, it will carry and spread not only throughout Portugal, but to the United States as well. I know God brought me here for a bigger purpose than just basketball. And when I say that, I know you heard me say it before, like, I don't want that to get misconstrued and nothing like that. When I say he bring me here for a bigger purpose than basketball, I'm not belittling the game. I'm not belittling basketball. I'm just saying I'ma use the game, don't let it use you. So I'ma use basketball to do more stuff of what I want to do. Like I'm using basketball to open up doors for my music. I'm using basketball so I can spread the word of God in different countries. You feel me? I'm using basketball to land commercials, like stuff like that. You feel me? So he knows where my heart is and what I want to do with my talents in the world. I tell God every day that I'm ready for it, so I know it's coming. And that's just like that. So right there, I can tell I was skeptical about the situation, excited, more so skeptical. And I did end up getting on the radio out there. I did end up performing. I ended up doing a lot of stuff I said I was going to do. Really because I believed and I never let up. Now this is like March 18th of 2020 when COVID shut the whole league down and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna read this. Yeah. So God sent me a new teammate who became a brother, Justin Austin. Y'all probably don't know Justin, but that's my brother. He changed my whole perspective when I was in Madeira. Like a lot of people don't know, I was mentally like effed up. Like I ain't gonna curse, but I was mentally effed up like for a while before he got there, dealing with coaches and just regular stuff, man. But like I don't know, I'm such a creative person that I just don't like being limited to being one thing. Like I was a basketball player out there, and I felt like that's all they were trying to let me be. Like I was telling them I was doing the music. They weren't trying to let me do the music. They were about to send me home because I was in the newspaper, and they were promoting my music in the newspaper, promoting my show in the newspaper. They were about to send me home. Then I had a good game. Now they want to keep me. Stuff like that, bro. But when Justin got there, bro, it changed my whole perspective. It gave me like a reset button. Like I felt like mentally I was reset. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody who's from America at that just like give me positive vibes, and I live with him. So when you live with somebody positive, bro, it just uplifts your spirit, bro. And he had a great spirit. Still my brother to this day. Jay Worthy, love you forever, bro. For real, for real. Appreciate you. You saved me out in Portugal. I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes God will send certain people into your life to help motivate or provide uplifting spirits. I've only known him for 3 months, but this will be my brother for life. My last day in Madeira, before going back to Atlanta, I can honestly say this place will hold a special place in my heart forever. The love I received here was special. I was granted opportunities that I was not provided with in America, and for that, I will forever be thankful. I have a feeling I'll be back. Delay is not denial. So that's that. So yeah, man, the overseas life is definitely different for sure, and like I really want to make this video because I feel like a lot of people think that when you overseas, like it's a vacation or it's just this big vacation, but it's not. Like folks have to work. Folks, if the wind blow, my bad. Folks are here like to work. Like they don't see the ins and out of all this stuff. But like I'm gonna tell you my life here. I get up at 9 a.m. We go to workouts. We lift weights. 10 o'clock we go to the or 10:30 we go to the gym and get shots or whatever. Boom, that's it. After that we go to lunch. Now, I don't want to go too much into detail, but I don't want to go too much into detail about it because I'm still here. But everything ain't lavish living. I'm gonna leave that right there. Everything ain't lavish living. I've been in a better living situation, better food situation. The money good. Don't get that twisted. The money good, but it's a lot of other BS that people deal with and they don't understand. We have practice at 9 o'clock at night. That might be the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. 9 o'clock practice at night from 9 to 11. We get back to the crib at 12. We shower. Talk to the folks in America. Got to talk to people at home. Got to still have your social life. And then you go to sleep and you wake up at 9. So I wake up thinking about the basketball and I go to sleep thinking about the basketball. So if I don't have a good day with basketball on the court, whether it's with a teammate, a coach, something, I'm going to sleep on that and I'm waking up back to that. And a lot of people don't really understand how like mentally frustrating that can even make you. On top of all the other BS stuff that's going on between them days, that's ass. Like, could be the food. Food be bad as hell one day. It just the living situation might not be what you used to. The living situation might not be what you're used to. My apartment out here ain't nothing like mine's back at home in Decatur. That's a fact. And on top of that, you just thinking about loved ones at the crib, bro. It's just a lot. And on top of that, you think about other opportunities you want. Like, I think about every day, like, am I even going to be playing basketball next year? Am I going to be back on the acting stuff? Like, I think about all this every day because my life is kind of like, I don't know, like, I'll never know what I'm doing next year. Like, my life is so crazy. Like, I thought I was done with basketball, for real. I really did. Back in Portugal right now, like, the hell, like, I thought I was done, bro. So yeah, a lot of times I'll probably be mentally frustrated. I know last year I can honestly say I was like mentally depressed for at least a few months, but I was dealing with a lot of stuff, thinking about basketball, acting auditions that I wasn't getting, just stressing myself out. And honestly, I was really just stressing myself out, bro. That's the best way I can put it. And I'll never put myself mentally back in that place I was last year for sure. I can never do it. And while I got this on my mind, I'm just thinking about everything off the top of my head. One of my friends hit me up yesterday. He does camera work, like a cameraman type work. And he been grinding for a long time by himself. Like, he lives off the stuff he gets for camera work. And he told me, you know what I'm saying, times are getting like type hard. And he said he wants to get a regular job to hold himself over. And he was kind of down about it. And I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do until you get to your next destination or your dream, stuff like that. Like, I told him, everybody know that I was at AT&T for like 8 months. That's just, and I know people was looking at me crazy because people would tell me what certain people be saying how let's jump clear. Wait, how you go from overseas to acting, big commercial to AT&T? But like, people don't understand, bro. Like, you're not about to live off certain things for the rest of your life. So you gotta be an adult, be the adult that you are, grow up. And you get a job until you get to where you want to go, bro. Like, it's just like that. And I had to let them know, like, you can't think about what everybody else think about you. They're going to say what they want, bro. People were saying so much stuff about me, like I just said. Then when I signed back over here, everybody on back again. You feel me? Like, I'm not going for that. That's crazy. And sometimes you just have to, sometimes it takes being a regular civilian to really see, like, who with you, who not with you. I saw so much of that when I was just working at AT&T, bro. Like, AT&T showed me so much about my friends, my circle, or at least what I thought my circle was. It's just a lot of, you get to see a lot, bro. Then when something lit happened, a commercial happened, a TV show happened, you sign back overseas, you a professional basketball player again. Now you the cool guy. Now hoopers who I ain't talked to in years, who really stopped talking to me once I stopped hooping for a little minute, now they trying to talk to me again and be cool. I'm cool on that. So I said that to say this, bro. Like, don't be afraid to do what you got to do to get your money up to pursue your dreams as an entrepreneur, whatever you want to be. That's not like a regular job. Like, that's not regular. You feel me? You're gonna have to do stuff to fund yourself and get yourself going, bro. Like, so yeah, I think that's all I got right now. But yeah, I advise everybody who's going through something or just want to talk about something, get it off your chest, bro. Whether it's hitting me up about it, I'll respond to everybody. Everybody know that. Instagram, if you got my number, email, whatever, I'll respond to everybody. Get off your chest, bro, because mental health is real, bro. And the last thing I want to see is someone who's going through something not say nothing and something else happens like that. So this is me getting off my chest. It wasn't better than I thought it was going to be. When I was thinking about it, like, this is going to be hard, but it's really, like, that was real easy for me. So if I can do it, you can do it. That's going to be the end of this video. Delay is not denial. Dion D. Everybody shop. Everybody shop Lula World. Yeah. So that's in this video. Spreading love to everybody. Hope y'all be blessed. And catch me on the next episode of BCope TV. My birthday this weekend, so I know I'm gonna have a little lit vlog. And I'll be back in the States in the April. Talk to him, car. Remember as a small child playing in the driveway, I didn't know it turned out this way. Now I'm overseas and it's hard to reach me, using technology just to get a hold of me. I've been thinking about the fam, gotta get them out Decatur. I'ma move them to the hills, gotta get them somewhere greater. Since I was 9 years old, dreams of being a mayor. Every day I wake up, gotta take a knee and thank my savior. And I'ma keep on grinding, baby, I'ma keep on working until I get my family every bag made of that Birkin. And I don't wanna wake up when nobody pockets hurting. I know that I'm gon' get it and I know it won't be perfect, but somebody looking over my shoulder. Someone is looking over my shoulder. Someone is looking over my shoulder. Someone is looking over my shoulder. Also someone is praying over my shoulder. 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 Small child playing in the driveway, but I didn't know it turned out this way. Now I'm overseas and it's hard to reach me.